What's going on, YouTubers? The last of the dividends for the high-risk monthly ETF portfolio dropped in this morning. We started off the month of September. We hit a milestone. We finally have $50,000 invested in this portfolio. Took a while, but that's mostly because most of them kept changing from monthly to weekly, and even one changed to a bi-weekly. So we pulled in $1,900 this month. In income, our portfolio averaged 45% distribution. Let's get into some of the numbers. See how well my math is. YBIT, YieldMax Bitcoin Option Income Strategy ETF. This one was our lowest performer. We normally don't talk about low performers, but it went under the 40% mark, so we gotta shame them. They only came in at 33% distribution, giving us $104.59. That's pretty sad. Next one up, BITO, ProShares Bitcoin ETF. This one came in at 52% distribution, $344.44 added to the income. Next one up, YieldMax NVDA Option Income Strategy ETF. This one came in at 46% distribution, giving us $283.47. Next one up, PLTY, YieldMax PLTR Option Income Strategy ETF. This one came in at 47% distribution, giving us $73.23. Excuse me. CONY, YieldMax Coin Option Income Strategy. This one came in at 47% distribution, giving us $136.11 added to the income. CVNY, YieldMax CVNA Option Income Strategy ETF. This one came in at 55% distribution, giving us $51.36 added to the income. CEPI Rex Crypto Equity Premier Income. This one came in at 41% distribution, $38.84. I gotta buy more of those. Next one up, MSTY, YieldMax MSTR Income Strategy ETF. This one came in at 78% distribution, $346.60 added to the income. SMCY, YieldMax SMCI Option. This one came in at 67% distribution, $338.44 added to the income. Last but not least, ICOI, wow. Bitwise Coin Option Income Strategy ETF. This one came in at a whopping huge 150% distribution, giving us $201.26. So you could compare the coin option from Bitwise with the coin option from YieldMax, and Bitwise put YieldMax to shame. YieldMax has been struggling. If you can take a look and see my dollar cost average and the decay is the worst with YieldMax. YieldMax was one of the first companies that started doing this and, well, started trending and getting real popular. And then a lot of other companies came on board with this option strategy. And YieldMax, they say they're managed. They managed to lose all their money. Well, I guess lose all my money. I'm pretty much paying myself at this point. So definitely understand your risk, know what you're getting into, and don't be brainwashed by the system. There's a lot of crazy people out there that think this is going to be a forever investment. All right, let's take a look at the month by month real quick. You guys probably can't even see that. All right, here we go. Whoa, that's pretty good. All right, so September, BITO went down a little bit from last month. CEPI Rex, they're basically shooting for 42% distribution. So this one's pretty stable as far as the distribution is concerned. So anything goes below that, we shame them. And I've been trying to find different ones for the portfolio, but there's not too many out there that do a high risk monthly option strategy. All the ones that I did have, because I didn't want an entire portfolio with just one company, i.e. YieldMax. But this is what we got. YieldMax has a lot of monthlies. Everybody else went to like weeklies. So unfortunately, we got some YieldMax, and they've been struggling. They've been hurting, and they don't care. They just watch the decay, and people still enjoy YieldMax. It's kind of weird. I mean, I ask them to do a better job, but everybody else is like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I like to make money. So BITO, this one went down significantly. This is the second time we've seen it under 40%. So they've been struggling up and down, up and down. MSTY, that was YieldMax's most popular ETF, and it's pretty much one of their worst at this point. The decay has gotten so bad that I wouldn't be surprised if it got under $10 a share. Now, when it comes to crypto, October is normally the best month for Bitcoin, so that should keep them in the teens, but I doubt we'll ever see a $20 MSTY ever again. It's unfortunate. You look at a lot of YieldMaxes, like their ULTY that used to be in the monthly, that went to a weekly that I completely got rid of. That one went to shit. It's like $5. They got one, I can't remember what ticker it is. It's like $1, almost $2. It's freaking pathetic. And they were starting $25 when they push them on the market. Now they're going to like $50. So yeah, you do the math on that one. All right, enough ranting. Let's take a look at the assets under management. We like to take a look at this to see if people are still investing in it or if people are walking away from it. So, you guys probably can't see that. I got to do the scroll thing later. Now, look at all the red. This is how much has decreased. All these have decreased. September 1st, I pulled all the data. So, BITO, September 1st, they lost like 0.03 billion in net assets. CEPI, this is the only one that's growing. They went up about 5 billion, a little over 5 million, excuse me, in net assets. NVDY, they decreased. People are walking away from this one. They decreased by 0.06 billion in net assets. CONY from YieldMax, they decreased. They lost 0.08 billion in net assets. MSTY, no shocker here. This one went down they lost over $1 billion in net assets. People are walking away. They're actually running away from this one. Over $1 billion in net assets gone. That is huge. And that's from September 1st. Pretty sure when I pull the data, it's going to be even worse tomorrow. YBIT, this one went down 10 million in net assets. SMCY, this one, surprisingly, but this one did go down. It went down, what's that, 15 million in net assets. PLTY, I'm surprised this one went down. They're actually in the green, which is awesome. This one went down 9 million in net assets. And CVNY, dang, I can't talk this morning, went down about 6 million in net assets. Bitwise, this is our newest one. We just added it to the portfolio, so we'll track it. Right now it's the smallest, but it's pushing big distribution, so we'll see more people probably going to invest in this one, but it's hard to say. But you can see the trend. YieldMax, they have competition finally. There's a lot of companies that are offering this type of investment, and in my opinion, they're doing better than YieldMax. YieldMax was one of the originals. That's awesome. They made it popular and trending, so I do appreciate that, but they need to take a look at how they're doing this and go back to the drawing boards because they're losing a lot of customers. Definitely people are walking away from their investments, and I would assume going to the other companies that are doing the same thing. So I think that's it. kind of rambled here and there. We'll see you next month.